Mike. It's a late night tonight. Yeah, I don't know, just couldn't sleep. So I thought, let's do a video. Now, a lot of times, type 1 diabetics might wake up with a high blood sugar. Oh no. And, if it occurs every day, maybe you need to do a little bit more blood tests. And I'm not talking through the day, I'm talking at night. Try 4 o'clock in the morning. They say that we start to release hormones, and these hormones increase your blood sugar. So that's one thing that could happen. I'm not a doctor, so talk this over with your healthcare professionals. Now, when you're on an insulin pump like myself, it could very well be that I've gone low. Oh no. And that may require that you need less insulin. So it's probably a good idea that, most diabetics, they say, test 4 times a day. And maybe once or twice a month, just set your alarm at 4 a.m., do a blood test, and see where you're at. If you're low, treat the low and see where you are in the morning. But don't just sort of, I don't know. I just need more insulin because I'm high. Because you're not necessarily high. Well, you're physically high, but you're not high because you don't have enough insulin. Necessarily, it could be that you went low during the night and your body's just trying to say, hey, fight or flight. And we talked about this before. But the best thing is to utilize your glucometer. Now, I have 4 glucometers. And one may laugh and say, well, why the hell do you need 4? You're only going to do 1 finger at a time. Well, let's just see. My pump is telling me that I might be. Okay. I'm 5'5". I'm fine. But it's starting to set off alarms. And I'll watch it tonight. I might get up at 4 today. It's Saturday night. I don't have to be at work anymore. I don't normally go to work, but, see what's happening with your blood sugars overnight. Now, keep a record of things. Glucometers nowadays, you can get them to speak to your phone, communicate with your pump. You don't have to sort of wake up and draw insulin. So even if you're on the pump and if you set your pump right, you shouldn't go low, but you still can go low. You don't know go low blood sugar. Now, you don't necessarily have to be awake every hour, doing a blood test every hour. Tired again. What else is new? But so often, I think that people just kind of, okay, I'm going to go to sleep. And they go low. Now, for myself, I've woken up where there's ambulance in my apartment, and it's kind of like, how the hell did they get in here? Well, granted, I wouldn't know. And they treat me and get my blood sugar back up. Now, when should you go to the hospital? Well, it's different for everyone. But you should go to the hospital if you've had a severe low and you don't know the reason for it. But someone in my predicament, I will not necessarily go to the hospital because they don't necessarily find anything. They do blood tests, everything, like they may find them anemic or something, but they won't necessarily find everything. That works for me. It doesn't necessarily work for you. If you or your son or your daughter ends up having a low blood sugar, maybe they should go to the hospital and get checked out. It's important that you get yourself checked out. And, they probably will say, get in contact with your doctor. Sorry, the light's just in my eye. But even if they don't, get in contact. Now, this little device here helps me if I have a severe fall. Not severe fall. A fall due to severe low. And that will alert. And I have not an automatic door, but I've got a door keypad that BC Ambulance and I think 911 in general has the access code so that they can come in and treat me. So while that's not the answer to everything, I still have people checking on me. And a lot of time you feel like crap. And there's times where I just come right back out. Then they feed me peanut butter and honey sandwiches. And then the next day I'm a little high, but then there's times where I'm just totally out of it. And if my friend's around, he will say, to the hospital he goes, okay. But, you need to be aware of what your body is going to be doing. Someone like me who's brittle, I could get an allergy, let's say, go out and if I had a pollen allergy, that could send my blood sugar way up. Infections can do that to you. But, you also have to watch, when you get an infection, so you're going to do more blood testing then, and when you're kind of settling down after an infection, because guess what? You're not going to probably need as much insulin. So take care, and remember, if you're finding yourself getting high in the morning, you may need to do some investigation. Maybe you need extra insulin, but it could also mean you need less. I hope you're having a great day. We'll talk later. Bye now.
This is